Could you please introduce yourself?
Adam Anjum,
You play for which club?
Lancashire under-18s.
Okay, and today you were bowling at the Indian nets and you bowled to the Indian captain, to Shubman Gill. How was the experience?
It was unbelievable, one of the greatest batters, Indian batters. So it was a great experience, man.
And were there any clear instructions from the Indian team as to bowl to which line and length to give?
No, it was more just run up and bowl. They didn't really have any instructions. They just wanted to face bowlers, I think.
And how did you feel as a bowler that were there any specific line and lengths that were actually he was getting troubled or he was playing good?
I feel like it was very hard to trouble him. He had so much time at the crease. But if anything, I feel like that fourth stump coming back in, where maybe an inside edge chop on or LB, that was the closest we got. But obviously, he's an amazing batter, so it was hard.
And how did he actually gain momentum and became better ball by ball? How was the gradual movement that you noticed with him?
Sorry, can you repeat that question again?
As you mentioned that in that length he might have been facing a problem. So how did he gradually improve upon while batting?
I feel like he made a slight adjustment. So say if it was coming straight, he'd sort of adjust to the line and length. Like he picked it up really quick. It was only maybe one ball he'd get it, and then after that he'd just be on it straight away.
And what was the line and length he was playing perfectly?
Anything short, he'd probably put away. Short and wide, anything there, even too full, he'd be putting away. So anything other than length, he was putting away, to be honest.
Was this the first time you were bowling to the Indian nets?
I bowled yesterday. I bowled at Jaiswal and Bumrah and Kuldeep Yadav.
Okay, how was bowling to Jaiswal?
Jaiswal was similar as well. If you bowled a bad ball, he'd put it away. But anything a good length, he'd respect it. I feel like if you got to leg side, he'd work it easily. And anything short, he'd just put it away. Yeah.
One question: there were 4 nets, and three of them had mats, and one was without the mats. So Shubman actually batted in the mats for the first tenure of the net session, then moved to the nets without the mat. So what was the difference? Could you please explain how the ball actually?
So without the mats, it's quicker and it skids through.
Yeah.
With the mats, it's more almost sticks into the pitch a bit more, and on the mats for spinners they get a bit more turn, a bit more grip. So I feel like the mats are more realistic almost, and the without the mats is just skids a bit more bounce through as well.
Okay, so probably the weather conditions here might have been actually was the reason that he was training that one.
Yeah.
Who is the bowler that in the England team that you would say that kind of similar to replicate that your bowling style?
Replicate my bowling style. I mean, I look up to. Well, he doesn't play anymore, but with Jimmy Anderson, I used to look up to him. He was my inspiration.
And in the current team, anyone like you would say that your bowling style matches theirs?
Not really at the moment. Maybe Chris Wokes.
Okay.
Apart from that, no, not really.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.